In middle school health class, you're shown a video called Tea and Consent. It teaches you how consent works using tea. In middle school, kids become curious. Tea time is something they've heard of before, but have never done. So, they experiment. You're in a relationship, and a few months ago, you and your boyfriend started experimenting with tea. He seems to love tea. You don't feel quite ready for tea, but you love him. You're 13. You can handle this. He's at your house today. He asks for tea time. Lately, tea is all he wants when you two are together. You're tired of tea. It's becoming too much, but he wants his tea. If you loved him, you would go give him his. You two had tea. He leaves, and you can't remember how many cups you've had. He texts you, telling you he can't wait to have tea again. You sigh. Maybe his tea's just an acquired taste. That moment seems to repeat itself. He asks for tea, so you two have tea. And when the cup is shoved into your hands, you drink it, though you don't want it. When you break up, you feel glad you won't need to drink any more tea. You confide in your mom. You tell her you wanted to say no, but you didn't. Your mother sits you down. And she's your mom, so you feel sick. She tells you that if you hadn't wanted it, you should have said so. You agree. A few months pass, and you've got a new boyfriend, but he hasn't asked for tea. This unnerves you. It's stupid. So what? You're a kid. You were mature enough for tea before. And now you're starting to think that if he really loved you, he'd want tea. When you're alone, you tell him everything. As the teacups are set out, you think you'll finally ask to have tea tonight. You don't like tea, you remember. Maybe you miss the familiarity of drinking it. He doesn't ask for tea. Instead of tea, he fills your cup up with water. And when you drink it, it doesn't hurt. It's not tea. You're glad. You still have trouble with the topic of tea. But one day, you'll be offered tea. And this time, you know you have a choice. You'll be okay. I'll be okay.